So, Elysium, full swing, chaos ensues. We find Mason Cassidy walking with purpose, and he's walking towards the back of quite a quiet area of Elysium, where we find Arvel Gladwin sitting there watching the chaos unfold. And Mason approaches. Arvel, if
Samuel, good to see you again.
Mason.
Mason is your name.
No problem.
Lots of names here. It's a little confusing.
I understand. It's lovely to see you here. I'm glad that you were able to
yes.
be accepted so easily.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
It was easier than I thought it would be.
Yes, well, times like this, I think we can't be picky with who we bring into the fold.
Yes, yes.
And I have no doubt that you'll be a valued member of the city.
I do hope so.
And that does. I've always hated the politics, but now, as you've heard, our clan is voting.
Yeah.
We're going to need to make a vote, and obviously, you don't know any of the Mekhet really in the city.
Nope. I have not met any of them other than yourself.
Yes, and you think the smart thing for me to do would be to try and lobby for the position directly from you.
Okay.
But I think that's too much like a politician. So if you'd like, I can talk through the options with you.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay. So in my mind, we have three main front runners. There's the master of the Ordo Jakul, Gojo Sarani. And Mason will kind of point out quite a classical looking gentleman.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's currently the Primogen, and he was the previous Priscus's sire.
Okay.
He's the next oldest, or he is now the oldest Mekhet. He is the oldest Mekhet in the city, and probably the most powerful. Of course, I imagine he would be more inclined to the Ordo Jakul, and he'd probably use our clan to that end. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. I don't know a lot about them.
Fair enough.
Then there is Erasmus, and we'll kind of point out quite youngish looking individual, and he'll straight. And V is a member of the Carthian state, a senator in the Carthian states, and was looking to challenge for the Priscus position before Bart unfortunately passed. Erasmus would be a strong choice.
Okay.
Would have the Mekhets, but I imagine we'd try and relocate the Mekhet to within the Carthian state. That's what V said to me when V tried to convince me to support them. So, yeah. So that's Gojo and Erasmus. Of course, there are a couple of other members of the Ordo in Tessa and Dr. Murada, but I imagine they would vote in favor of Gojo, with him being their current Primogen.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
Yes. Then there are a few other Mekhet, but I don't believe they are interested in the position. I could be wrong. I haven't spoken to them yet, but there's my sire, Blake Matthews, and he'll kind of point out quite a almost creepy, quite a blank-faced guy, but with a very distant yet intense stare. He has never really cared about the clan and is a member of the Sanctum. But no, he's he didn't want to be a part of the clan before, so I can't imagine why he'd be interested now. And then there's Rachel, who is probably the youngest member of the Mekhet clan. She was embraced about 3-4 months ago, and has yet to. And she seems to want to just kind of be kept out of clan business, of the politics of it all. So, and there's also Tessa, who was Bart's child. She's also a member of the Ordo.
Okay.
And she would probably vote for Gerjo. The last front runner I can think of, and this is the part that I hate, because it's talking about me. And look, it would be easy to just ask for your vote, but I'm not perfect. I've made a lot of mistakes. I was the previous Archon of the city, but unfortunately, that night on the 4th of July got out of hand, and I'm partially responsible for that. So I've made mistakes, but I'd like to think I have the clan's best interest at heart. Before all of this, before Bart passed, him and I were working to reach out to the clan to bring them back into the fold, and we were looking to make contact with them and gather a meeting. We were trying to unite the clan, he and I. I'm not saying that makes me a successor, but a united Mekhet clan is needed in times like this. And I want to unite the Mekhet clan to help the city, not just the circle. And granted, yes, it would be a great thing to have another member of the circle in a high position of office, but
Okay.
the clan needs to be united for the clan's sake and for the city's sake, and that's what I want to do.
Sort of ponders for a moment. Well, I'm not a particular fan of being forced into any of the sects.
Of course.
I prefer to remain open for business. So
Of course.
anyone who needs to hire me. So we'll just see what happens, I guess.
Understood. And as I said, I'm not. You don't know me. You don't know them.
Yes.
I can't. I can't hold any grudges at you for whatever way you vote. And whatever happens, I want the clan's best interests at heart. And if the clan decides that someone else should be Priscus, then we have to rally behind them. But thank you for listening, Arvel. I hope this didn't sound too like political campaigny.
No, I like it. It's good to get a feel for what everyone's interests are.
Yeah, I think you are the second unaligned Mekhet in the city. The other being Rachel. But yeah, so I'm going to be going around and trying to gather the Mekhet together so we can get this decided. The sooner we have a strong leadership, well, a leadership that we've all agreed on, or the majority has agreed on, the better. We can then work to keep the clan together, or bring them together in the first place. But I'll see you very soon.
I'll see you soon.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, Arvel.
You too.
And with that, Mason walks away.